I'm Dr. Tom Irons, and it's my pleasure to present the Albert Schweitzer Fellowship Awards to the members of the class of 2020. I've only got 90 seconds to present the 6 people, so we'll have to move fast. First is Emily Cunningham, who with her classmate Anna Loffman provided pesticide education and training to medical providers, migrant farm workers, and farmers in their project that covered a good bit of eastern North Carolina. Second, Samantha Ferlenza Curtis, who teamed with ECU dental student Kirsten Bethay to develop an interprofessional medical dental clinic for homeless patients in Pitt County. Patients were screened at the local free clinics for dental emergencies and then taken to the dental emergency clinic by volunteers where they received the dental care they needed, then enrolled for ongoing care at the James D. Bernstein Community Health Center. Rebecca Jones and Rena Patel addressed infant mortality. They designed and implemented a maternal health, breastfeeding, and infant CPR and education course for low-income and at-risk mothers in Pitt County. They not only worked directly with the mothers, but they trained 40 other medical students as student instructors. Catherine Mulligan and Yasmin Sani, the last of our group of 6, together addressed the need for coordinated care at the Greenville Community Shelter Clinic. They created a volunteer care manager position, partnering with Health Assist and Access East, and developed and began to use a no-cost electronic health record to track patients. All of these students have done remarkable work. I'm very sorry not to be able to honor them in person, but I want to thank them all for their dedication and their commitment to the service of others. God bless you, everyone. I love you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Cassandra Bradby from the Department of Emergency Medicine. I also serve as the faculty advisor for the Student National Medical Association. Today, I am speaking to all of you about the following 3 awards. These 3 awards are in honor of students who have dedicated significant time to diversity inclusion efforts here at Brody School of Medicine. These awards were previously announced at the Andrew A. Best reception in January of 2020, so I will spare you all the very long speeches. The Julius Millett Award is presented this year to student Dr. Rashida Pugh. The North Carolina Minority Medical Grant is given to both student Dr. Whitney Green and Brian Morales. And lastly, the Andrew A. Best Service Award goes to student Dr. Kia Faison. Congratulations to all of you on all of your awards. The Office of Diversity Affairs and the Diversity Awards Committee are very proud of all of your efforts and energy to promote diversity inclusion here at Brody. Thanks for all that you guys have done this year.
Domestic violence, also called intimate partner violence, has no boundaries. It crosses all cultures and socioeconomic levels. It affects men and women alike, as well as our children. The Brody School of Medicine class of 2006 and my medical school class consisted of 72 members, but we had a 73rd member that we vowed to not forget. Tiana Nicole Williams was a beautiful, kind person, destined to be a compassionate doctor. But she was killed by her fiancé 1 month prior to the beginning of medical school in 2002. In her honor, my medical school class established an endowment in her name to fund medical student research and community service projects that address the issue of domestic violence. This year's graduates, Ryan Scrable and Nija Tran, were the 2017 Tiana Nicole Williams Endowment recipients. Their project created a curriculum that was incorporated into Brody's new academic curriculum, which focused on teaching medical students how to recognize signs of trauma and abuse in patients, particularly women. They created a framework for medical students to be able to recognize abusive relationships across multiple generations, including children and adolescents, within heterosexual and same-sex adult relationships, and in geriatrics. Their specific project included scripting a domestic abuse-related standardized patient for the M1 Doctoring 1 class. developing a clinical case for faculty-led classroom application for M2s, incorporating trauma and domestic violence teaching within the mandatory M3 clerkships, and creating a community and state partnership for M4s and beyond to serve survivors in a medical capacity. Being a physician is a privilege, and it is an honor to care for people and their families. As a representative of my medical school class, I'd like to congratulate all of the 2020 graduates and recognize Ryan Scrable and Naja Tran for increasing community awareness of domestic violence.
Hello, I am Dr. Cedric Bright, the Associate Dean for Admissions here at Brody. It is my honor to tell you about our graduating Brody Scholars. The prestigious Brody Scholars Program was created by the generosity of the Brody family. Each year, 3 of our incoming students are selected to receive this prestigious merit-based award. During their 4 years, they receive funding for and participate in the Summer Enrichment Project and the Brody Scholars Community Health Fair. Additionally, they travel to shadow Brody Scholar alumni and engage in other activities that support and improve our community. The Brody Scholars for the class of 2020 are Anthony Boutros, Brian Morales, Chantel Morey, and Catherine Mulligan. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the Brody family, David and Hyman Brody, the members of the Brody Foundation, Dean Stacy, myself, and Renee Sanford White to congratulate you on your graduation. Your award certificate, along with a gift from the Brody family, will be sent out to you next month. Thank you for being such great leaders of the Brody Scholars Program, community service, and students at the Brody School of Medicine. We wish you all success in your future endeavors. We hope that you will stay engaged with the program as you go about building your successful careers. Be well. Dean Bright.
Hi, my name is Stephen Charles. I'm the Assistant Dean of Assessment and Outcomes at the Brody School of Medicine. And today I'm here to present the Huffman Award. The Huffman Award was created by Mr. and Mrs. Charles Huffman. This award recognizes the first-year student who has demonstrated the highest level of academic achievement. This year, this award is presented to Jonathan McKenzie. Congratulations, Jonathan.
It is no surprise that the M1 class voted Dr. Leonard as our choice in excellence in teaching. He began each class with a joke or story. Dr. Leonard, please never lose your sense of humor. You reminded us that in the midst of a difficult neuroscience course, the knowledge we were gaining was extremely pertinent to patient care. Furthermore, you bestowed more than just how the brain works, but how life works as a physician. We are thankful to be your last class, and we wish you the very best in retirement. Dr. Brewer exudes passion for teaching. As the neuroscience course director, she communicated with our class daily. She provided targeted questions for each lecture, tables to organize material for guidance, and review sessions that made neuroscience feel less overwhelming. Meanwhile, she made it seem effortless. Thank you for making us feel supported each and every day. Thank you, Dr. Brewer. You represent the best of Brody. Now a message from one of our class reps.
I appreciate Dr. Brewer because not only is she just a great teacher, but I think she did an excellent job in trying to conceptualize and to put into perspective what we're learning and how we can apply it, and also trying to make sure that we focus on the goals ahead instead of trying to worry about how stuck we were. I think she often made us realize how far we could go instead of how hard it is at the moment. But I appreciate Dr. Brewer. I think she is truly a treasure to Brody.
There are many peers that went above and beyond to help others in the M1 class. However, I do not believe anyone would have succeeded Block 1 Ethics or Block 2 Behavioral Science without the help of Matt Lysak. Matt created a group message designed for academic purposes. He facilitated a forum for students to ask questions. Matt also shared all of his resources, Quizlets, and diagrams. His humility and positivity have never gone unnoticed. Thank you for being a bright light and a caring friend to all. The M1 class greatly appreciates Matt Lysak.
Hello, I'm Dr. Tom Irons, and I'm pleased to present the Pitt County Care Service Awards to the members of the class of 22 who gave dozens and dozens of hours of their Sunday afternoons and many other hours during the weeks and in the evenings to operate the Pitt County Care Free Clinic. The following students received the award: Sherry Adamola, Denise Elizondo, Veronica Lavelle, Kenneth Lowry, Danielle McLaughlin, Annabelle Madrano, Tulsi Patel, Jacqueline Poston, Savannah Ray, Oscar Reyes, Smriti Valsaraj, and David Yang. Our deep thanks to all of you. We're very proud of you. Thank you and love you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mitchell Jester, and I serve as the president for the class of 2022. First off, I would like to say that it is a privilege and an honor to represent my class today, and that I am extremely excited to be presenting these awards to these well-deserving and hardworking individuals. You have all stood out and have helped make the Brody School of Medicine such a wonderful and inclusive learning environment. Your contributions to the school are greatly appreciated. Secondly, I would like to take a quick moment to recognize and thank the class of 2020. For first, second, and third year medical students, such as myself and my classmates, you serve as the model for what we strive to achieve over the next couple of years. Your hard work, dedication, and passion for what you do inspires us, and we are very proud of all of you. From the class of 2022, we would like to say congratulations on your achievements and good luck in your future endeavors. The first award I have the honor of presenting tonight is the Excellence in Teaching Award. This award is voted on by the M2 class and is presented to the most effective faculty member in the M2 curriculum. This year's recipient is dedicated to ensuring that all of the students learn the information that will make them better physicians. This individual does so through many different teaching styles that range from classical to novel approaches. Through incorporating many techniques, this individual is an extremely effective educator. But this is just one of the few things that makes this person such an excellent educator. This individual is dedicated, passionate, and caring. This individual genuinely cares about the well-being of their students. This individual is always striving to make our educational experience the best that it can be, not just through lecturing, but by being a great person who always is smiling and asking about your general well-being. I do not believe that any professor works harder for or cares more about their students than this individual. He serves as a mentor for many medical students, and personally, from my time as an undergraduate, my time earning my master's degree, and my time as a medical student, this individual has had the greatest positive impact of any professor or mentor on my educational journey. He believes in our capabilities and gives us the tools to excel as future physicians. Without this individual, the Brody School of Medicine would not be as great of a place. The impact left by this individual cannot be overstated. This individual is the epitome of excellence in everything they do, and I consider myself very lucky to have had the opportunity to work with and learn from him. From all of my classmates, thank you so much for all that you do for us. On behalf of my class, it is my honor to introduce this year's Excellence in Teaching Award to Dr. Philip Boyer. The second award that I am presenting is the Teaching Recognition Certificate. This certificate is awarded to the faculty member that exemplifies excellence in their teaching style and is the type of professor that takes extremely challenging topics and presents them in an effective manner. This makes the topics much easier for students to understand and allows us to recognize the clinical significance of the material. This individual is the type of professor who you know if you have a question, she will have the answer. This professor is extremely creative and put a lot of time and effort into the information that she was presenting. This professor presented what is considered some of the toughest material for medical students to learn. Her brilliance and creativity made learning chemotherapeutic agents and antibiotics a much smoother process. From the class of 2022, thank you so much for your hard work. We greatly appreciate it. And without further ado, this year's Teaching Recognition Certificate goes to Dr. Van Dross Anderson. The next award is the Professionalism Award. Voted on by the M2 class, this award is presented to the staff member, faculty member, or administrator who portrays the highest level of professional behavior. The recipient of this year's award represented professionalism in everything that they did. This individual was always talking to students and asking us what we needed and providing additional resources to help us master challenging topics. This individual was as approachable as a professor could be. If you ever had a question or concern, this individual was always there to answer your question and provide help to any students who may have been struggling with a particular topic. This professor reinforced the specific topics that we would be likely to see in our careers and provided guidance on what we really should be focusing on going forward. This professor exuded excellence and professionalism in everything that she did for our class. Without her, learning pharmacology would not have been as great as it was, and we are truly grateful for all of your hard work. Your hard work made learning pharm very enjoyable, and I know that my class will be better physicians due to your instruction and guidance. That being said, this year's Professionalism Award goes to Dr. Lisa D'Amico. The last award that I will be presenting is the M2 Class Appreciation Award. Voted on by the M2 class, this award is presented to the classmate who has been the most helpful to other members of the class by sacrificing their time for the promotion of the personal and professional development of the class. Specifically, this individual was dedicated to helping other students from the first day we started medical school. This individual is unique in the fact that when there is an opportunity to represent the class, he is always willing to take time out of his day and make sure that he represents the class in its entirety. I have had the privilege of working with this individual on multiple projects over the last couple of years and know how hard he works and how dedicated he is in making life better for the rest of our class. To name a few of the responsibilities that he has taken on, he serves on the Lopus Board, teaches Brody Pass, and serves as our curriculum representative. His work with the curriculum committee has been excellent, and he does a great job of presenting student thoughts to administration. Personally, and on behalf of the rest of our class, I would like to thank you, Dan, for all of your hard work over the last 2 years. It does not go unnoticed, and we truly appreciate it. This year's winner of the Class Appreciation Award is Dan Layden.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. We are so proud of all of your accomplishments. Hello, I'm Luann Lawson, the Associate Dean for Curricular Innovation and Medical Education. Today, I'm here to announce the Merck Manual Awards. I'm so excited to announce these awards for 2 third-year students who have demonstrated outstanding scholastic achievement and leadership in their classes. Congratulations to Jesse Tucci Herring and Will McAllister on their accomplishments.
Hello everyone, my name is Beth Bridicum and you may recognize me from working at the Health Sciences store. The Health Sciences store manager, Shannon Tillett, and I would like to thank all the students, faculty, and staff for your support throughout the year. We are a satellite store of Dowdy Student Stores, the only store owned and operated by East Carolina University. All profits from our sales at our stores go back to our students in the form of scholarships and awards. When you shop with us, you are helping the students of Pirate Nation. Each year, the Health Sciences store donates a $500 award to the top M3 student in recognition of outstanding academic achievement. We are honored to congratulate this year's recipient, Mr. Andrew Brown.
Hello, I'm Phil Boyer. I'm a faculty member in the Department of Pathology and Laboratory Medicine and the Pathology Course Director. And I'd like to present the Student Excellence Award from the faculty in my department. In the past, this award was given to fourth-year students. Beginning last year, and henceforth, we will award it to third-year students so that it could be appropriately listed on their CV and ARS applications. During their 4 years of medical school, medical students encounter two somewhat disparate islands. The first island is the foundational or basic science island. It has palm trees and some hammocks, maybe some sandals on people's feet, a lot of information to learn and digest, and maybe occasional academic hurricanes. In contrast, during the M3 and M4 years, students encounter the clinical and clerkship island. And on this island, things are a bit faster paced and populated by a lot more individuals with type A personality. While firmly rooted on the M2 island, ideally, the pathology course serves as a bridge of sorts between these two distinct and disparate lands. And the pathology faculty would like to recognize the 6 most proficient travelers of the pathology course bridge from the class of 2021. This award is based on the total score of the pathology course during blocks 3 and blocks 4. Now, typically we would invite the first 5 of 6 recipients to the stage, and instead, today we'll do a virtual presentation of what we otherwise would present. So students who know me know of the beads, and the beads, at least in Greenville, North Carolina, are awarded for flashing brilliance, as opposed to flashes of other things at other locations, not otherwise named. So I'd like to award beads to 5 of our 6 recipients now. And those recipients are Andrew Brown, Julie Brown, Jacob Jakowski, Grayson Van, and Hannah Varelli. In addition, I would like to recognize the most proficient traveler of the pathology bridge as well, and that is Arthur Samia. And Arthur will receive a gift certificate from Amazon.com in recognition of the extraordinary proficiency he showed in navigating the pathology bridge during the M3, M4 years. I would also like to recognize another individual and also recognize him with a string of beads. This individual is Frank Jefferson. He is graduating this year. Last year, when he would have otherwise been awarded his Student Excellence Award, he did a year of research at the University of California, Irvine, and then continued on at Brody for his 4th year. And I would like to recognize him now also with this award. He was one of the group from the previous class. Thank you very much, and congratulations to each of these students and also to all of the students who've navigated the pathology bridge during the pathology course. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Jessica Tucci Heron, and and I am the president for the class of 2021. I have the privilege of presenting the M3 Awards today on behalf of our class. During this year, we have been fortunate to shift our learning into the clinical space, where we have had the privilege of working with incredible physicians from across a variety of different specialties. These awards highlight just a few of the many faculty, physicians, and residents we are so thankful to have learned from. The first two awards I will present are to recognize two outstanding attending physicians. The first physician award I am excited to present is the Physician Recognition Certificate. This certificate is going to a physician who we feel immensely supported by in the clinical space, in both teaching and through the internal medicine clerkship. Dr. M.J. Barchman is an incredible leader, physician, and teacher. Her lectures were always engaging, full of both relevant patient stories and pertinent teaching points. Her energy and true dedication to medical students is evident in every action and word of hers. We are thankful to have a physician like her as a phenomenal role model. Thank you for everything, Dr. Barchman. Congratulations. The next award is the Physician Teaching Award. I am honored to present the Physician Teaching Award to Dr. Jill Sutton. Dr. Sutton is extraordinary in countless ways, but exceptionally so as a physician and teacher. Students continue to be inspired by her, regardless of their eventual choice of specialty, as her passion for both her career and Brody are infectious. She is warm-hearted and kind, and shows her students an incredible amount of support and encouragement. Students are grateful to her for many different reasons, whether that is because of a meaningful conversation they shared, or through mentorship in their pursuit of the field of obstetrics and gynecology. Her never-ending support and love is readily apparent, and we know that she has our backs every step of the way. Thank you, Dr. Sutton. Congratulations. The next two awards recognize resident physicians. As third-year medical students, we spend a large portion of our time in the clinical space working with residents. Despite the countless responsibilities these residents have, in addition to being learners themselves, these residents went above and beyond to teach us and make sure we felt valued, no matter our level of training. The first of the resident awards is the Resident Recognition Certificate. I am excited to present the Resident Recognition Certificate to Dr. Monica Wilson. Many students in our class had the privilege of working with her during their time on the surgery rotation. She was known for actively seeking opportunities to teach us, both relating to our patients as well as our future exams. She demonstrated outstanding professionalism and treated us as equals during our time with her. She made us feel like an integral part of the team and held us to a very high standard, as if we were at an intern level. She is a model physician and surgeon, and serves as an aspiration for all of us as future physicians. Thank you, Dr. Wilson. Congratulations. The next award is the Resident Teaching Award. I am honored to present this award to Dr. John Bailey. Students greatly enjoyed working with him, and he always made us feel welcome. He used every opportunity he could find to teach, consistently finding these moments, especially during rounds. He is incredibly approachable and always open to answering our questions. He was exceptionally great at always making students feel like we were an integral part of the team, and exemplified this by finding appropriate patient care opportunities to allow us to refine our OB skills. His patience and kindness is very special, and we thank you so much, Dr. Bailey. Congratulations. Our final faculty award is the Professionalism Award. This is going to a faculty member who exhibits high levels of professionalism. I am honored to present this award to Dr. David Eldridge. Dr. Eldridge is a beloved educator and pediatrician alike. He leads the pediatric clerkship, and his passion for his career is infectious. Dr. Eldridge is kind, dedicated, patient, and understanding. He is a role model for Brody students and is the embodiment of Brody's mission. Dr. Eldridge is a trusted advocate for Brody students and a friend to all who know him. Many students are personally very thankful for his continued mentorship, support, and encouragement in medical school, especially those who are pursuing pediatrics. We are beyond thankful for his support and are continually inspired by his dedication and professionalism in his career. Thank you, Dr. Eldridge. Congratulations. The final award from our class is not for a faculty or resident, but is to one of our fellow colleagues. The Class Appreciation Award goes to Will McAllister. He has consistently served our class since our first year as our curriculum representative, which is an incredibly time-intensive and vital role. He serves as an excellent liaison between our class and the Office of Medical Education and persistently advocates for us and expresses our concerns, which I'm sure can be endless at times. We cannot thank you enough for everything you do for us, Will. Congratulations. With that concludes the M3 awards. Thank you all for your time.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Emily Askew, and I am here to present the Donald J. Fletcher Excellence in Anatomical Sciences Award. The Department of Anatomy and Cell Biology established this award in 2019 in honor of Dr. Donald Fletcher, Professor Emeritus and the former Vice Chair of the Department of Anatomy and Cell Biology. Dr. Fletcher was on faculty at the Brody School of Medicine for 35 years and worked tirelessly to develop, enhance, and promote the anatomy education of our learners. Among other things, Dr. Fletcher served as the course director of the Gross Anatomy and Embryology course for 19 years. This award is being presented to the graduating medical student who has shined in the anatomical sciences throughout medical school. This student excelled academically in anatomy coursework and served as a teaching assistant in the anatomical sciences course in the summer program for future doctors. As a medical education and teaching distinction track scholar, this student demonstrated excellence in scholarship in anatomy as well. In light of these great qualities and many more, it is with great honor that I present the second annual Donald J. Fletcher Excellence in Anatomical Sciences Award to Caitlin O'Connor. Congratulations, Caitlin, and best wishes to you and the entire Brody School of Medicine class of 2020. You continue to make us all very proud.
The Bioethics and Interdisciplinary Studies Departmental Award is given to the graduating senior who has done exceptionally well on our required and elective coursework and who has actively participated in departmental activities. This year, the recipient is Thomas George. Thomas performed exceptionally well in our M1 and M2 courses and took 2 electives with us. He was also an active member of Reader's Theater and the called Humanism Honor Society. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Department of Bioethics and Interdisciplinary Studies, I would like to virtually present to Thomas the certificate and an autograph book. Congratulations and well deserved.
Hello everyone. The Gold Humanism Honor Society acknowledges senior medical students who are true examples of compassionate dedication. The following students are true representation of what it means to be a compassionate physician: Matthew Drake, Kelsey Evans, Austin Flick, Thomas George, Frank Jefferson, Daniel Jordan, Catherine Mulligan, and Yasmin Sani. I would like to wish each of you the very best. Unfortunately, we have to do awards day in this informal, weird technology fashion, but it has definitely been a pleasure getting to know you over the years, and it has been wonderful having you be a part of Gold. Thank you, and take care. Bye.
Hello, I'm Dr. Susan Keene, and I'm here on behalf of the Department of Family Medicine to offer my congratulations to the class of 2020. I will be presenting 2 awards today. The first is the Katie Bray Strickland Award. Katie Bray Strickland was a 2009 graduate of the Brody School of Medicine. She was known for her kindness, her intellect, and her ability to encourage and reach out to anyone in her class or in the community who was in need of a friend. Dr. Emily Bray and her husband Paul have many fond memories of Katie reaching out to those who felt disenfranchised. Truly, Katie embodied the spirit of the Brody School of Medicine, and this award was created by her parents to recognize a student who exemplifies the same compassion and service for those who are disadvantaged, suffering, or disenfranchised that Katie demonstrated in her short but full life. This year's recipient has been reaching out to serve the community in a variety of ways throughout his time at Brody. He is one of the most caring, compassionate, and approachable students at the Brody School of Medicine. His peers seek him out whenever they need a friend. He leads by example and always builds an inclusive environment with any group with which he is involved. He has been a dedicated member of the Service Learning Distinction Track and has been inducted into the Gold Humanism Society. We are looking forward to following his career as he continues his family medicine residency at Vidant Medical Center with the Department of Family Medicine. This year's Katie Bray Strickland Award, name on the plaque, and monetary gift goes to Matthew Drake. Congratulations, Matthew. The second award that I will be presenting today is the Edgar T. Bedingfield Memorial Award. This award was established by Dr. Bedingfield's family to recognize the graduating student in family medicine who seems to best exemplify the qualities and principles manifested by his distinguished career as a caring family physician and outstanding leader of medicine at the local, state, and national levels. It was noted that Dr. Bedingfield was one of the 4 most influential members of the medical profession, contributing to the success of establishing a School of Medicine at East Carolina. This year's recipient has been involved with the Family Medicine Interest Group since her M1 year, organizing many educational sessions to introduce M1 and M2 students to family medicine and celebrate all that our specialty has to offer as a career. She also served as the co-executive director of the Pitt County Care Clinic as an M2, leading this student-run free clinic and providing services to underserved patients in our community. She is also a Link Scholar, and as a Link Scholar, she has learned skills in quality improvement and leadership that will serve her well as she begins her career in family medicine. We are very proud of all that she has accomplished and know that she will continue to be a leader of family medicine throughout her career. The Department of Family Medicine is pleased to present this certificate and monetary award to Nupur Doshi. Congratulations to all who matched in family medicine and the entire class of 2020. We wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Hi, this is Dr. MJ Barchman. I'm here to present the award for Best Student in Internal Medicine, the Eugene Firth Award. Congratulations, class of 2020. It is so good to see you one more time before you vacate this campus. I hope you are staying well and preparing yourself for the next leg of the journey. It is my privilege today to be presenting the Eugene Firth Award in Internal Medicine on behalf of Dr. Paul Bolin, our chairman. Gene Firth was our very first chairman of internal medicine and was an endocrinologist who was well known and respected for his brilliance, his ability to connect the dots, his clinical reasoning skills, and he was just felt to be a premier diagnostician. What a great person to have as our first chairman of internal medicine. I was very fortunate to know Gene before he passed away, and he was not only brilliant and a great diagnostician, he was a lovely man as well. So it is truly my honor to present this award for the best student in clinical internal medicine to John Teal. Congratulations. Best of luck in the next part of your journey, and I know you will be greatly successful. In fact, I know you will all be very greatly successful. Please keep the faith, remember where you came from, and work hard, pay attention, and remember the learning never ends. Bless you.
With all of you, I miss you, and I wish you well on your new adventures. I am here to present the Microbiology and Immunology Achievement Award. This award is given to the student who achieves the best overall performance in the two microbiology and immunology courses, which you took in your Block 2 and Block 3 of your M1 year. Those courses covered immunology, virology, bacteriology, mycology, and parasitology. This year, the award is presented to Matthew Drake. Congratulations, Matthew.
Dr. Stephen C. Green Award was established to recognize a graduating medical student who has demonstrated a consistent interest in women's health issues, is committed to lifelong learning in obstetrics and gynecology, and empowers women to be self-sufficient individuals. On behalf of the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, and with great pleasure, I announce this year's winner of the Dr. Stephen C. Green Award is Reena Patel. Reena has a heart for women's health. She will no doubt use this passion for the benefit of others throughout her career. On behalf of the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, we wish you the best of luck in your OBGYN training and beyond. And congratulations to the class of 2020.
It is my pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the William E. Lapis Pediatric Award as selected by the faculty from the Department of Pediatrics at the Brody School of Medicine. The William E. Lapis Pediatric Award is given to the senior student whose overall performance in pediatrics best demonstrates excellence in scholarship, the possession of consummate clinical skills, and a genuine concern for the healthcare needs of children. I'm pleased to announce that this year's recipient of this award is Rebecca Jones. Rebecca will be completing her pediatric residency at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Congratulations, Rebecca. It is my pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the John B. Tingelstad Pediatric Award as selected by the faculty from the Department of Pediatrics at the Brody School of Medicine. The John B. Tingelstad Pediatric Award was established to honor John B. Tingelstad, a longtime chairman of our department, and is awarded to the senior student who has demonstrated such dedication to children that the faculty feel they will inevitably become a great general pediatrician who provides exemplary patient care and who will serve their community, their state, and their nation well. I'm pleased to announce that this year's recipient of this award is Abigail McCrae. Abigail will be completing her pediatric residency at the University of North Carolina. Congratulations, Abigail.
Good morning. Today I wanted to present to you one of the departmental awards for the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Medicine, the 2020 James Mathis Award. It is my pleasure to present this award today. James Mathis is one of the founders of our medical school and the first chair of the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Medicine. He was known for his dedication to medical student education, and the department honors his memory annually by presenting an award in his name. Nominees for this award have completed a fourth-year elective in psychiatry and behavioral medicine and have demonstrated excellent performance in psychiatry courses and rotations. The recipient of the James Mathis Award is chosen annually by the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Medicine for their commitment to the clinical care of patients, research endeavors, and educational projects in the discipline of psychiatric medicine. This year's recipient was selected for her work in patient care and overall scholastic achievement in our coursework. She has been a visible leader within the School of Medicine and an avid researcher within the Department of Psychiatry. Her dedication is evident to psychiatry and to patient care. Congratulations to the 2020 James Mathis Award, which goes to Radhika Kothadia. Congratulations, Radhi.
Hi, I'm Andrew Jew, Interim Chair for the Department of Radiation Oncology, and we're pleased to present the Charles Scarantino Award to Corey Pearson this year. Charles Scarantino was the first chair of the Department of Radiation Oncology at ECU, first founded in 1985, and he was instrumental in really guiding the spirit of research in our department, which we have hoped to rekindle recently. So, Corey has done a lot of hard work for us over the last few years for our department. He spent his summer between the first and second year on a research project on quality of life for prostate cancer patients, and really went out of his way to do additional data collection at the Marion Shepherd Cancer Center. This was a project that was presented at ASTRO, one of our larger conferences in 2019. He also published on intracardiac implanted pacemakers with the project with us, as well as finishing up on a paper with looking at the response of lung cancers to treatment with CyberKnife. He also was the president of the oncology interest group, and unfortunately, he has decided to go into diagnostic radiology, but I guess we'll forgive him with a hope of going to interventional radiology. He'll be making his way to the University of Wisconsin-Madison shortly. So congratulations, Corey, and go Badgers.
This is the presentation of the Frank Longino Award. The Frank Longino Award is given to the person who is considered to be the outstanding medical student in the surgical clerkship. This was a difficult decision this year as we had a number of qualified candidates. The award is given in honor of Dr. Frank Longino, who was one of the pioneers in establishing a surgical practice in Eastern North Carolina, and this was absolutely excellent, with a number of his people having trained at Duke and Vanderbilt. He and his group helped train many of the surgical residents when the general surgery program was founded by Dr. Porres in 1978. The operating room main entrance has his picture posted to commemorate his contributions to the community and the hospital. It gives me great pleasure this year to present this award to Samantha Curtis, who's going into internal medicine and pediatrics at Duke University. Congratulations, Samantha.
I will be presenting this year's awards on behalf of the American Medical Women's Association. First, we have our Malene G. Irons Award. This award is named in honor of Dr. Malene Irons, the first woman physician in Greenville who exemplified the qualities that the American Medical Women's Association seeks to recognize. This award is presented each year to a senior medical student who has been active in school and community extracurricular activities and who particularly demonstrates an interest and involvement in issues concerning women and children. This year's recipient is Yasmin Sani. Congrats, Yasmin. Next, we have our Glasgow Rubin Citation for Academic Achievement, awarded by the American Medical Women's Association to women who graduate in the top 10% of their medical school graduating class. This year we have two recipients, Samantha Curtis and Caitlin O'Connor. Congrats, ladies. And finally, we have our Certificate of Commendation, which is awarded for any woman who graduates first in her medical school class. And this year we're proud to recognize Caitlin O'Connor with this award. Congrats, Caitlin. And the Board of the American Medical Women's Association would like to extend our sincerest congratulations to the entire class of 2020. We wish you all the best in your residencies and in the years to come.
Good morning. This is Dr. Annette Greer, and I am here to present the American Medical Women's Association Award for the Faculty Gender Equity Award. AMWA membership is comprised of physicians, residents, medical students, pre-med students, healthcare professionals, and supporters. It is the oldest multi-specialty organization dedicated to advancing women in medicine and improving women. Each year, the AMWA selects a faculty in which to give the Faculty Gender Equity Award. This year's award is presented to Dr. Brandon Kyle, Associate Professor, Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Medicine, for his work as chair of the Sexual and Gender Diversity Committee. Dr. Kyle has sponsored many programs throughout his tenure here since 2011, has served as the chair of this diversity committee, as well as being on the diversity committee leadership. We congratulate Dr. Brandon Kyle for the Faculty Gender Equity Award. Thank you, Dr. Kyle.
Hello, seniors. The Faculty Award is presented annually to the graduating senior who best demonstrates excellence in basic and clinical sciences and exhibits those qualities which personify the complete physician. The recipient is selected by the faculty of the medical school. The Brody School of Medicine Faculty Award for 2020 goes to Dr. Caitlin O'Connor. Congratulations, Caitlin.
It's my pleasure to recognize the Link Scholars today. I am Tim Reeder from Emergency Medicine and have had the pleasure of working with these outstanding students over the last 3 years. The Link Scholars have distinguished themselves, gaining greater insight into health system science, quality, safety, team science, health policy, and leadership. I'm so proud to have watched them grow and mature into outstanding physicians and now peers. They have had a significant impact on the families and patients on their clinical rotations, but they have had even more impact on building a better health system. Like the ripples spreading on a water when you toss in a pebble, the influence from these students will continue long after they have left Brody. After teaching the principles of quality improvement to others, they have led efforts to improve the screening of depression in the psychiatry clinic and reduce the time for head CT for stroke patients in the emergency department. They have improved the care for children by reducing the turnaround time for bilirubin results in the outpatient clinic. In our neonatal ICU, one project implemented a checklist to improve feeding and another project to ensure adequate diuresis for extreme premature babies. In the hospital, they have increased mobility in ICU patients and reduced alert fatigue in the EMR. Finally, standardizing the documentation of breast cancer staging to improve care throughout the region. They have shared their results across the nation and won several awards for their work. Without question, these students and their projects have had a meaningful impact on the healthcare of our patients and families. Congratulations to my Link Scholars.
2020 Research Scholars, I have no idea when I actually last got to see you. Obviously, recent events didn't really allow us the chance to reconnect as a group and to celebrate that all you have done. I'm upset about that. I'm afraid with all the focus we placed on checking those requirement boxes and counting abstracts, that your accomplishments may have gotten minimized to you and to others. So I came here to quickly remind you that over the past 3 years, in addition to finishing medical school, this group of 9 students earned 2 master's degrees, utilized a worldwide database to understand and describe global health behaviors, elucidated mechanisms and potential treatments for cardiac dysfunction, as well as chemotherapy-induced nerve injury, identified barriers that exist to maximizing preventive health measures in underserved adult and pediatric populations, and also developed, implemented, and studied programs to improve the health and quality of life of our school children, our disadvantaged mothers, and our at-risk elderly. Programs that are now part of the fabric of our medical center and our region. So I want you to know how proud I am of everything you've done. I can't wait to see how each of you is going to move medicine forward as you continue your careers. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll keep us posted on all your successes in the future. Congratulations, class.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I am here today to celebrate our next distinction class for medical education and teaching distinction track scholars. I know we have all missed Dr. Harrell as she has transitioned out of the role, and I have been so fortunate to be able to take over and continue this journey with each and every one of you. You all have contributed so much to medical education. To think about where you began this journey, you have really helped transform medical education here at the Brody School of Medicine. You all have accomplished great things, from teaching others how to stop the bleed and stop hemorrhages, to helping integrate pathology into anatomy laboratory sessions, developing peer-led anatomy review sessions for your peers as you all prepared for the USMLE Step 1, to incorporating patient education on autonomic dysreflexia for preclinical students. You've won awards, you've taken graduate courses in adult education. What I hope you always remember is that this is really about supporting students and learners, whether they're nursing students, medical students, or any other learners that you encounter in your career, that it's about helping to develop the person as a whole and supporting their learning and eagerness to be able to cure the next wave of COVID-19 and things beyond this. I'm forever indebted for the opportunity to engage in this journey with you, and I wish you the best in all of your future endeavors. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Crotty from the Department of Pediatrics, here to announce this year's Service Learning Distinction Track graduates. This year's scholars are Matthew Drake, Lauren Geisel, Dana Massengill, Catherine Mulligan, Robin Harrison, Yasmin Sinai, and Brandon Yates. During their 3 years with this track, these students have spent their free time serving the most vulnerable populations in our community and across the world. They have learned about social determinants of health, how policy affects the care of patients, and how to assess a community's needs and partner with that community to improve them. They have all created and completed incredible projects which make this world a little kinder and hopefully move the needle a smidge for addressing health disparities. Their projects have included creating medical school curriculum on how to care for sexually and gender diverse patient populations, expanding the syringe exchange here in Pitt County, assessing barriers to care for pregnant Latina women with diabetes, creating palliative care curriculum for medical providers, educating parents and providers on appropriate car seat safety, and educating high-risk OB patients on common pregnancy and parenting issues. I am proud to count you all as my colleagues. Your communities will be better for the servant leaders that you are. Congratulations, doctors.
On behalf of the Office of Diversity Affairs, I am pleased to present the following 3 awards to the graduating class of 2020.
The first award that I'm presenting is the Dean's Inclusive Excellence Award. Recipients of this award are M4 students who have exemplified a spirit of inclusive excellence throughout their medical school training. Recipients will have demonstrated excellence in diversity and inclusion education, programming, research, or service. The 2020 recipients of this award are Matthew Drake for Education and Service and Brian Morales for Research and Service. Thank you both for your dedication throughout all 4 years of medical school. We congratulate you. The next award that I'm presenting is the Diversity and Inclusion Leadership Award. The recipient of this award is an M4 student who is selected by your peers as the classmate who has most promoted an environment of inclusiveness and has demonstrated diversity leadership for the class throughout your medical school training. The 2020 recipient of this award is Kia Faison. We congratulate you so much, Kia, and we know that you are exceedingly deserving of this award. Finally, I'm pleased to present the Certificate in Medical Spanish Award. Recipients of this award are M4 students who have successfully completed the Canopy Medical Spanish curriculum. This is a course of study that is aimed at increasing cross-cultural communication skills and cultural competence with Spanish-speaking patients during this academic year. The recipients this year include 28 of you, which is truly an amazing feat. What this means is that more than 30% of your class is leaving the Brody School of Medicine with a certificate in medical Spanish. That makes me exceedingly proud, and thank you so much on behalf of the Spanish-speaking patients that you will positively impact during your forthcoming years in residency. Congratulations, Class of 2020, and best wishes to you from all of us at the Office of Diversity Affairs.
The Resident of the Year Award is presented to the resident, regardless of specialty, who our class feels dedicated the most time and effort to our education. The recipient this year is an incredible physician who is not only willing to take the time to educate us, but also does so with incredible clarity and communication. One of the most important aspects of teaching is the ability to explain something in a way that your audience can easily understand, and this resident does that exceptionally well. Congratulations and thank you, Dr. Jeremy Joseph. The last two awards are the Basic Science and Clinical Science Course Awards, voted on by the M4 class with respect to their favorite courses during the first 2 years of medical school as well as the M3 year. The Basic Science Course Award goes to the course run by a group of extremely dedicated professors who constantly go out of their way to make sure their lectures are not only helpful and memorable, but enjoyable. This award goes to the Pathology course. The Clinical Science Course Award goes to some of the nicest and most helpful teaching physicians and staff I've ever met. They are extremely dedicated to us as students, and you can tell by the way they organize this course that they want each and every one of us to succeed. This award goes to the M3 Pediatrics course. Thank you. Hi, my name is JD, and I am the class president for the Brody School of Medicine class of 2020. Today it's my privilege to present the M4 awards. First up is the Class Appreciation Award. Voted on by the M4 class, this award is presented to the student who is considered to have been the most helpful to their classmates by sacrificing their time and energy for the personal and professional development of the class. Ever since our first year here at Brody, this student has sacrificed so much time and energy, spending time on curriculum committees, attending MSC meetings, and so much more. He's a great friend and an incredibly smart and dedicated physician. Congratulations to Connor Pratson. Our next award is the Seymour Bakerman Award, which is traditionally presented to the most effective basic sciences faculty member. Effective is such a perfect word for this professor's style of teaching. He constantly amazes me with his incredible passion and dedication. I can still remember getting multiple step questions correct specifically thanks to his helpful lectures and study materials. I can only imagine the number of hours he spends creating those colorful PowerPoints and handouts, plus making sure that not a single second of his lectures are ever boring or monotonous. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Philip Boyer. The Clinical Science Faculty Award is presented to the most effective clinical science faculty member. This physician is one of those people who you just know will have the answer to pretty much any question you can come up with. She's incredibly smart and incredibly dedicated to her students and patients. Congratulations, Dr. M.J. Parchman. The Professionalism Award, voted on by the M4 class, is presented to the faculty member or administrator who portrays the highest level of professional behavior. This individual is someone who I've personally become very close with over the past few years. Her door is always open, and you can tell because she's usually the first person students run to with questions. She always displays the most professional attitude and yet somehow makes amazing personal connections with students as well. Though she may be leaving soon, our class will always remember everything she's done for us. Congratulations and thank you so much, Dr. Schmidt. The Community Physician Award is presented to the physician who the M4 class believes has been the most helpful and effective community physician in our education. Students consistently talk very highly of her, and for good reason, as she is an amazing physician and teacher to every student who has the opportunity to work with her. Congratulations and thank you to Dr. Linda Hughes.
Hello, I'm Dr. Danielle Walsh,
and I'm the counselor for the Brody chapter of the Alpha Omega Alpha Medical Honor Society. AOA is the oldest and most prestigious medical honor society. It's dedicated to recognizing high educational achievement, honoring gifted teaching, developing leaders in academia and in the community, supporting the ideals of humanism, and promoting service to others. Its motto is to be worthy to serve the suffering. Of the top 25% of any medical school class, up to 1/6 may be elected each year to AOA. It is a pleasure to introduce the students achieving this honor. From the graduating class of 2020, the outgoing president is Caitlin O'Connor. The outgoing vice president is Frank Jefferson. Other graduating members of the class include Anthony Botros, Samantha Curtis, Matthew Drake, Thomas George, Catherine Mulligan, Mitchell Nash, Connor Pratston, Andrew Ray, Yasmin Sinai, and Joseph Ryan Scrable. Congratulations to all of you. You've earned the honor of wearing the AOA tassel with any of your academic regalia for the rest of your career. We applaud all your efforts. We also would like to welcome the new members of the class of 2021 who earned the honor of being elected to AOA in their junior year. The new president will be Andrew Brown. The new vice president will be Katrin Curtis. Other elected members include Jacob Jakowski, Scott McLaughlin, Joseph Nino, and Hannah Verrilli. Congratulations to all of you. In 2091, our AOA chapter submitted a nomination of Leslie Burlston for the Carolyn Kuklin Student Research Fellowship. It's an honor to announce that she did receive that fellowship and had funding for her research project in 2019-2020. It's also an honor to announce that the 2020 Research Fellow nominee for the National Award from our chapter is Justin McCallan. We wish him well at the national competition. Thank you and good luck to all of you.